Hi there. So we're gonna do a one card check, and then we're gonna get into like the tall, juicy, flavorful deck full of mysteries and wonders that people wish to have. Because where would excitement be if they didn't know juicy parts of their life or other people's lives? And sometimes there's stories within them, and then sometimes there's like personal stories, or there's like, I wonder what happened if that happened, if this happened. There's like you wonder sometimes, right? You wonder about your exes, you wonder about other people that you were with, and even if they weren't even like your partner or anything like that, you're still wondering what happened to them, and if you know the whispers in the dark that you guys, had put upon someone, if that has, affected them some way, or like it goes, it's not. Anyways, we're gonna get one card as base energy. Could you kindly tell me the base energy for the collective on where I'll be checking the juicy cup of tea, the tea tower, the ice tower, the ice tower deck, right? The bad energy, the not don't want to say necessarily bad energy, but like it's kind of like the lower end type of energy. They've given me contract, justice. We're gonna put it right there, right up there. We're on the light. Okay, so we're gonna just I think let it kind of fold, like unfold in front, right? And then you'll know what's happening. This could be for you, it could be for me, it could be for them, it could be for all of everyone else. It's a little bit of everything, because we're doing an energy check together. So there's no like right or wrong stories from a base energy card that you'd be asking, what does this energy have to do with contract? What is the contract? What is the base energy? What are the messages that would like to come forward for the contract? Loyal heart. There's someone with a loyal heart who would like to come through. Who has a loyal heart? Who is the loyal heart? Right? There's a bunch of cards here that would like to come forward march, moving forward. Right? I think I might move and cause it like a brainstorm. Right? I do things a little differently. You'll just know that. Forward march. See? Look. Contracts again. You got a contract here and a contract there. Contracts. I know my video's backwards. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not too concerned. It's more the messages that you get than anything else. It's entertainment by what you get when you see me. Think about your money, right? So if you're getting justice, if you have like something working out in your favor, think about how you're going to invest. What assets would you be learning so that your money can work for you, so you don't necessarily blow it all? Be wise. Innocent. Maybe a case and everyone knows that you were innocent, but there's some people in the background doing black magic bullshit, whispers in the dark, to keep things stuck. Or what's happening, right? Set up. Someone was set up. There's more to it. They're like, there's more to it. Baiting. You're being baited for something, right? Do you remember your dreams? So if you're thinking about your money, you're moving forward and you've got contracts because you're innocent, but the other side of things is like you're being set up. And maybe the reason why it's taking longer is because the justice system, which is also the contract of the base energy, is it's a blind justice, knowing that you're innocent and all these other people that set you up and baited you and all that kind of stuff is now in trouble with the justice system, meaning police, courts, right? Depends. It all depends on your energy and what you're going through. Could mean that, there's a divorce, right? Divorce coming through as well. One person has contracts. I'm feeling and hearing a divorce. So, like I told so many male men, when their wife wants this and this and this and this and this, give it to her. Don't fight it. It's going to cause you either death or it's going to cause you like aneurysms in your leg, blood clots, problems with your bodies, because your bodies aren't as strong as they were when you were like super young. So when you're arguing with someone, it's like sometimes it's like futile, because that person, that individual that had that emotion and connection with you thinks and feels that they deserve a lot more, and that their evil intent was to like marry you for your money, and then like they're not thinking right. So if you do things smartly, I'm sure that's not even a word, but it's a word to me, okay? And you gotta think about your assets and contracts to justice. But you also remember the dreams. They say about your divorce is to just give her what she wants. It makes her happy, then okay, you can always get other stuff, because your investments, your money is invested in many different other little categories, so that you can always recoup that money, and it's not that important to you as it is important to that person that divorced you for it. Even though that they've got kids with you, and they're using your children as bait, or like having a tag along, and there's like making sure that you're looking after them. I'm like, it's so fucking stupid. It's like, why are you this insecure? Right? Just right? Oh, she wasn't the same person that I married. Really? You're just noticing that now? She was always that type of person. You just failed to see that within that person. She was always that way. She saw you as chitching, like she got the money bags, but she wasn't in it for the love and the connection that you would have together, so that you would make extraordinary beings, mini me's within yourself, so that your creation of life, you've passed down and opened up a certain like energy in your mind to create another beautiful human being that's more powerful, energetically wise, brain wise. The capacity of thinking outside of the box is heightened, right? You unfold pieces of like unlocking certain power within your brain, so that you pass it down to your children, and that your children are capable of becoming superhuman, basically super strength human beings, awesomeness, right? But I don't know where I was going with that. It was a story. Divorce, right? Using your children. My bad. It went off the deep end. Like it usually does. Stories come and go. And then messages that come and go as well for people. So it was a message for someone. So the base energy here is contract, blind justice. I'm hearing divorce. Give her what she needs and what she wants. You can always retain that information and all that money and all that kind of stuff, but you can't recoup your house or anything like that. It's like you want to live for another how many years, but you can't do that when you're constantly fighting with your ex, saying because she wants all of this money. I'm like, just fucking give it to her then. Give her the money. And same with the men, that, you know, the women's like, you know what, fine. You know, you have it. If you're acting like such a pussy, then you know what? You can have it. You can have the car. You can have this. Okay, for sure, no problem. You have it. And there's no fight. When there's no fight between two people that are splitting up, no one's having the differences, right? They have their differences because they are thinking about the money and the things that they're going to get from you. And sometimes that destroys you. But then you're still entertaining that you haven't healed, right? You're still entertaining the low-hanging fruit. Would you want a bowl of big, low-hanging fruit, or would you want something that's spry with substance, right? I'm just saying. This is a message for someone. Weird. To each their own, to each their own. Scorpio. Maybe there's a scorpion with this weird energy. Gross. It's like, if that's what Scorpios constantly think about, I'm like, maybe you need some self-healing or Scorpio. Or maybe the Scorpio has a lower heart. Or he's like in the justice system, behind the scenes, working on your, you know, contract. Flying, darling. Maybe he's flying towards you, offering you a contract, right? There's so many different scenarios. You have to take whatever like would fit within the story, because there's so many different cards, right? Because all these different people are coming in with what it means differently for themselves, right? Not everyone is going to be the same, and you know, don't judge my my shuffling skills. This is me. You're not going to get someone else, because it just don't happen that way. Left. Take a left. Take the left. So these are sideways, so we're just going to read them sideways. Right? Take a left. Surface feelings. Someone is just in the feelings. Return to sender. Double and multiply. 10,000 times fold. Are you sending me bad karma there, Scorpio? Left-handed Scorpion. That's not really cool. Why would you do that? That's really like uncalled for. Family branches. So like what you got, like your fingers and family pies. Gross. Surveillance. So being watched. Ooh, does that mean that you're watching my channel? Oh, Cancer. Cancer in body. Nodes. Someone has cancer in their body. So what type of negative energy are you allowing to eat in your body? Cancer nodes. Stop and think. 555 learning and guidance. understanding, angels, and Gemini, Libra, air signs. Air signs. The Cancer is very interesting. The Cancer in your body. Someone should go get a checkup for cancer, and or do a cell, get blood drawn, and check for like detection early for cancer. Interesting. Cancer nodes. Cancer in body. But you know how you can also reverse cancer is by eating anti-cancerous things. Like if you had an apple and you ate the seeds, they're actually anti-cancerous. Even though like if you ate a shit ton of them, they can be quite poisonous, right? And you're not doing that. You're eating an apple and you're eating the seeds. It can actually go and attack the cancer cells and destroy the cancer in the body, right? You don't hear too many horses, except gray horses, because they die from a different cancer. But normally you don't hear a lot of horses dying of cancer. And it's maybe because humans have given them apples and they eat the whole thing, right? Anyways, there's a lot of different energy here. Contract, you get a loyal heart, marching forward, think about your money, contracts, innocent, baiting, setup, do you remember your dreams, Scorpio, surface feelings, family branches, like family ties. Like, wasn't there a movie, or not a show, called Family Ties, or something like that? So something has to, the Scorpio has attachments. So if you're feeling the energy of like negativity, you're going to return that energy back to, you can just feel it. It's like whatever this energy is, return to sender. Return the energy straight back, right? You don't need that energy in your energy, especially attacking you in your own home. Just to let you know. Scorpio, flying, darling. Flying overseas to come get me? Funny. Or maybe you, too, right? Who knows? There's so many people out there. Who knows? And everyone flies on aircrafts every single day. So who knows? Stop and think, surveillance, learning and guidance, angels, air sign, Gemini, Libra, right? Libra, loyal heart, Libra. You know, I knew a Scorpio, and he only had surface feelings. He only wanted one thing, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not about that. You know, if you're not willing to support me on making something for men's skincare products, then, you know, I don't really want you in my life if you're only thinking about this, like, hot, sexy time, lusty, busty energy, because you're more of like a bachelor now. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. For this divorce, fellas, save your trouble and just give it to her. You can always recoup your money again, but you can't recoup your health and your sanity. So if she's asking for everything, the house, everything, but you still have your job, then allow her to fucking have it. so that she has to deal with everything, and just allow her to have it. And that's the same thing with you girls. If you have a husband or a boyfriend or whatnot, and you've been together for such a long time, and then they're going to take you for a divorce or anything like that, just give it to them. If you still have your job, my son's having a little moment. But if you still have your job, or if you have a new business or whatnot, just be mindful of, like, right? Just be mindful when you first start off. Don't be in a relationship. I'm hearing don't be in a relationship. Like, there's someone that's coming towards you. You don't need to be like dating and things like that, because you personally need to heal. I'm hearing you need to heal so that this healing, this contract can come in. The contract is justice. Could be a court case, could be a vacation, it could be inheritance, it could be many different things, as like justice as a contract, the justice scales of whatever it means. An institution, right? Blind justice, so that she's holding up the scale of who's innocent and who isn't. Yeah. So there you go. So I think I'm gonna pop off here. I don't really want to entertain this energy, because it's not necessarily the best energy. So let's just recap before I end it. So you have contracts, whatever that means to you, coming in. They want you to just keep on moving forward so that you're not dwindling around the people that are holding you back. Also think about your money, so that if you have a small buffer in the bank, just leave it as that. If you're going out and buying food, don't stock up on lots of stuff inside the fridge. That's like you can go out and eat and then bring home, the leftovers or whatever. And like reevaluate what you're eating so that you can become healthy, and you're not having like red 40 and like the cancerous types of things in your bloodstream and in your body, that's robbing you from certain things. This is where cancer in the body comes from, right? The things that you're eating, what are you eating? Can you like break it down so that maybe you're just eating rice, like butter chicken, right? And having good meals that are healthy and hearty for you, but you're also like capable of like slowing down, but you're also thinking about your money in investments, right? You could be investing, well, when you don't have a lot of money, you'd be having to talk to the right types of people, and don't fall for those online scams, right? It's so painful to see that, where people believe in other people about helping them get, whatever, moving ahead in life, and then they're like, oh, well, just invest a whole bunch of money in me, and I'll give you whatever as like in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, how can you trust those people? You can't, unless they're actually sitting in front of you, or that you're seeing a Zoom call, or then they're doing everything by the book. Then you can trust them, right? But other than that, they're just scamming you. So just be really careful and be aware, and understand the money aspect of things, but even when you're not thinking of that, at one point in your time in your life, sometimes you will, and sometimes you won't. I might have to pause here because my son looks like he needs to talk to someone, and he's saying no, but he should really just take a breather, like we all do, right? Stop and think, right? Where's the stop and think, right? Stop and think card. Think about your money. Stop and think. Breathe. Have that like sigh of relief that, knowing that people around you are potentially trying to set you up, and maybe they're being set up for maybe the justice system, the police, the FBI, the CIA, the whatever, are setting up other people around you because all this baiting that they've done and bad stuff behind your back, and you're an innocent individual, and you're stopping and thinking about the situation at hand of what's happening in your life. There's many different things here, many different energies here. Out of the blue, do you remember your dreams? What kind of dreams do you have? That's why some of the things, like, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, it's not supposed to, because everyone has this base energy of a contract. May it be a rental agreement, may it be like adopting a dog or a cat from the SPCA, or being like a volunteer. You're signing a contract. Maybe you have a new job coming in and you're signing a contract for that. That's something that you can't say no. It's like if someone came in and say, hey, we would love for you to work with us, we're going to offer you this, for your compensation, but you'll be doing this because it's a contract. You're going to be weighing about it. You'll be weighing, stop and thinking about the money aspect, but you're moving forward into where you want to be. But then there's other people around you that are like trying to get you to stay put, right? So you just be mindful, right? Do you want to be moving forward in contracts and happiness, or would you rather be around fucking toxic energy that wants to set you up and bait you for your money, and then you can never move forward because you're living through their karma as well, right? And if it's branching into your family, I'm really sorry, but you have to fucking let your family go, because it's all surface feelings and they're only after one fucking thing. May it be your money. Perhaps you get money out of a deal, right? Out of a contract, right? You can return to sender, their type of energy, return to sender to your family branches of anyone that's feeling in your energy of like, no, return to sender. You go back, take the left instead of turning right, right? Left, right? Not right, left. Right? Yeah. Your angels are always with you, so don't feel like they're never with you. Just call out to them, they'll be there, alright? 555, learning and guidance, right? These are all different things that you have to learn about the people around you and what their intentions are, and the things that you're going through in an everyday life with contracts. Unbiased, scales. I'm being watched. May it be like surveillance. May it be you have a channel, so you're being watched. People are like becoming subscribers because they're like, okay, yeah, for sure, we're totally gonna like subscribe to you and watch your crazy ass shows, because this is kind of hilarious at the same time. We don't know what she's talking about, but each of these messages are coming out for specific types of people. So the cards may not resonate with everyone, but it's a base energy on knowing that there's lots of different energies surrounded by that one base energy that I pull from the decks. I don't think that there's any other messages that it should be coming out for this specific reading. My son is having a mental breakdown apparently from playing his game Roblox, and the people on there aren't very nice. Sometimes they like to get people in trouble, and I'm like, really? Is this really what the world is going to be like? It's like, not necessarily. You teach your children how to respond properly, even online, because sometimes that those types of people will be doing that type of stuff in person, and then how you respond to it, you've already had like the practice, right? You've already had the practice online, and so when you meet the people, you know exactly how to handle them, right? Without getting super upset. You'd be like, oh, you're that type of person. You know what? I think I'm gonna remove myself, and excuse me, but I think I'm gonna go this way. Right? You're gonna remove yourself from the situation because you know what type of energy that you would be dealing with when you're talking with people online or not. And then that is where you get really good at reading people's energies and being very empathic. My son's having, are you okay, Dean? So he's having a moment. His name is Dean. Nice name, eh? I thought about James Dean. Dean, you don't hear that name often. Yeah. Dean Martin, right? I think I have Frank Sinatra singing in the back. I like the oldies movies and music. Something very calming about it. Anyways, I think this is it, and the video's been long enough. So you have contract coming in. So look for contracts, but be wary of the people around you. But keep on moving forward, thinking about your money. So if you're winning money, just think about what investments and assets that you can potentially put it into that will enable you to have a buffer, and you don't have to worry about stressing about too much. Make sure that you also get a lawyer to help protect you from surface feeling family members that are only out there to set you up and bait you into something that you're very unwilling to give to yourself, because that's not going to necessarily give you the best feelings if you go down that route. So think positive and move forward into where you need to be. Forward march. Those are the orders. So until next time, this is A Balance Between, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Have a good night.